Samsung sells more Galaxy A series phones than the S series. If you check the list of best-selling smartphones in the first quarter of 2025, you'll find the Galaxy A16, Galaxy A06, and Galaxy A55. These are affordable phones and they are available globally. This is the Samsung Galaxy A06 and this is the Samsung Galaxy A56. One costs just a little over $100 and the other is pushing above $400. So what exactly are you getting when you spend 4 times more? Are the upgrades worth it, or should you just save money and go for the budget option? Well, I have the Galaxy A06, A16, A26, A36 and A56, and in this video I'll help you figure out which Samsung A series phone actually gives you the best value for your money. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. So the A06 is Samsung's cheapest A series phone this year and it's going for around $106, and honestly it shows. You are getting a 6.7-inch LCD display with 90Hz refresh rate, which is decent for the price. The processor inside the phone is the MediaTek Helio G85, the same one we saw on the A05 last year. It's just okay, but don't expect any miracles in terms of performance. For cameras, it has a 50 megapixel main sensor, a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and an 8 megapixel selfie shooter. Not terrible, but again, it's very basic. We have a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, which wasn't available on last year's Galaxy A05. The phone is yet to receive the One UI 7 update at the time of making this video, and to be honest, it's kind of difficult to recommend this phone because of how it performs. It's not a very fast phone, and I see it more like a backup phone. The Galaxy A16 is selling for around $140 for the 4G variant, while the 5G model costs around $200. What you are getting that makes it more of a value coming from the A06 is the fact that we have an AMOLED screen, even though the screen size is the same. This is of course better than an IPS LCD that is coming on the Galaxy A06. It has a 90Hz refresh rate and the colors on the display are sharper and more contrasty. We have a plastic build with 3 cameras at the back and a fingerprint scanner. The 4G variant is powered by the MediaTek Helio G99, while the 5G variant comes with either the Dimensity 6300 from MediaTek or the in-house chipset from Samsung, the Exynos 1330, depending on your region. At the time of making this video, we already have the One UI 7 here, and Samsung is also promising 5 more software updates on the Galaxy A16. The camera is definitely a step up from the Galaxy A06 and the battery is equally impressive at 5000 mAh. The phone also supports 25-watt charging speed and it offers a little bit more if you consider the step up from the Galaxy A06. Moving on, we have the Galaxy A26 and this is where we start to see a major design shift. The Samsung Galaxy A26 has a glass build at the back and front with Gorilla Glass Victus Plus protection. It also has an IP67 water resistance rating, which is commendable. The frames are plastic and we have a 6.7-inch display with a 120Hz refresh rate. It is responsive to touch and the haptics while typing on the screen is also much better coming from the A06 and A16. It is selling for roughly $250, which is a price difference of over $60 when compared to the Galaxy A16. It is powered by the Exynos 1380 and it supports 5G. It is only a single variant here. There is no dedicated 5G model like we have with the A06 and A16. We have a 50 megapixel primary camera and for the price, the pictures you are getting are some of the best around that price category. We have One UI 7 here and Galaxy AI is also available, which simply means we have some AI features that are missing on the Galaxy A16 and A06. Samsung is also promising 6 years of software updates on the Galaxy A26. Personally, I feel this is the most balanced Galaxy A series device of 2025 in terms of value for money. My only problem here is that you are getting a notch and the chin around the display makes it kind of feel cheap. If we had a dot-in display on the Galaxy A26, this would be the phone that I would recommend the most because of the value that it offers around its price. I don't think there's any 5G phone that is selling for $250 or 350,000 naira if you are in Nigeria. I feel this is more of a general package and if possible, just add up money and get the A26 instead of the A16. And it also has a 5000 mAh battery and support for 25-watt charging speed. The Galaxy A36 is coming in at around $350 and the major difference it has with the A26 is that it has support for eSIMs. It has a dot-in display instead of the notch that we have on the A26, and we also have a Snapdragon 6 Gen 3 processor powering this phone. It is a Super AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. Same thing on the Galaxy A26. The back is glass and the design is very identical with the A26. It also have the same IP67 resistance against dust and water. And The glass at the back is also Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, same as the Galaxy A26. Camera setup is similar to the A26, but you get slightly more sharper pictures on the Galaxy A26. The selfie camera is 12 megapixel and the pictures are quite decent as well. It came out of the box running on One UI 7 and the same promise of 6 years of major Android update. It supports 45 watt charging speed instead of the 25 watts we have on the Galaxy A26. It will be difficult to justify why I should pay extra for the Galaxy A36 and skip the A26. They both have the same suite of AI features and it's just hard to justify why I have to pay $350 for this phone. Surprisingly, for me, the Galaxy A36 has been the phone that I've used the most out of all these phones. Lastly, we have the Samsung Galaxy A56 and it costs as much as $400 and it's coming with the same set of features you get on the Galaxy A36. The A56 doesn't feel cheap in any way and it's cold to the touch because of the aluminium frame that it has. In fact, holding this phone feels entirely different from all the other A series devices of 2025. We have the Exynos 1580 processor here and it's a near flagship experience that you're getting on this phone. The camera is no doubt better than all the other phones on the A series lineup and it supports 45 watt charging speed with a 5000 mAh battery. When you have a budget of $400, you can get an older flagship like let's say the S24 or S24 FE because Samsung are always discounting their phones. But regardless, the A56 is a great phone and when you even touch the display, the 6.7-inch AMOLED display, the haptics you get while typing is just flagship level. So here's the bottom line. Samsung Galaxy A series is clearly where the sales are happening. After using all the 5 phones, it now makes sense. These are affordable, reliable and widely available across the world, but not all of them are worth your money. If you are on a strict budget, the Galaxy A16 gives you incredible value, decent camera, AMOLED display, good battery life and long-term software support. If you want the most balanced phone for the price, the Galaxy A26 is my personal top pick. You're getting flagship features like water resistance, glass build, 120Hz refresh rate and awesome AI without spending too much. If you are going all out, the Galaxy A56 delivers a near flagship experience in a mid-range body. It feels premium, performs well and the camera is the best in the A series lineup for 2025. But for $400, you might also want to keep an eye on discounted S series phones. At the end of the day, the A series is popular because it hits that sweet spot. Not too cheap and not too expensive, and for most people, good enough. Let me know in the comment section which of these phones are you going to buy, or maybe if you're using any of these phones, share your experience with us. Let us know how it's performing. And of course, don't forget to like this video and share it if you found it helpful. Subscribe to the channel for more smartphone reviews like this one. And thank you for watching. I'll be happy to see you in my next video.